Hello everybody, how y'all doing today? Welcome back. What I'm doing today is I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try to redo the hitch on my David Bradley sulky trailer, whatever. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let me get the camera turned around here and show y'all what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, what I had before, so it would turn 90 degrees, was I just had this hole drilled through the tongue and out the bottom down here. And I had a big bolt with a washer, like a big pin going down through it. Well, the tongue is actually smaller than the gap on this. And so it was starting to get hard to turn because it was moving around. What it was doing was swallowing this hole out right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off right here. And this is actually a 2-inch gap between these two bars right here. So I'm going to show y'all after I cut this off, I got a piece of gas pipe from Lowe's, and let me show you what I'm going to do with it. When I get done drilling and tapping, I'm going to grind this back, and I finish cutting this off. It'll be like a half moon. I'm going to grind this lip down because it's wore up so much. It's got a lip on both sides. I'm going to clean it up, and I'm going to weld that 2-inch piece of pipe in here because this will all be gone. And then that pipe will fit in between this gap, and it will actually give it some support and a little bit better stability than just this tongue for turning. All right, so let me get busy and I'll bring you back. Okay, here's a piece of 2-inch pipe that I got from Lowe's. I cut the threads off this old like iron gas pipe, and I'm going to drill it and tap it for a Zerk grease fitting. Yes, I got a 3-in-1 bottle of oil. Cut the end off smaller than what one of those nozzles off of a can of carburetor cleaner or starter fluid is, and I brought it up through the bottom so that I could have a way of actually being a little bit better and precise with my oil. Homemade rig. There it goes. All right, I'll bring y'all back. All right, and the Zerk fitting is short enough it don't go all the way through the thickness here. Okay, what I had to do was I made a washer and bent it into vise to where it would do the contour, because I know if you can't see it, it wasn't sticking through, but it was so close in there that when you put the pin through it, and you go to put grease in the Zerk fitting, that it was not going to let it, the Zerk fitting was going to be sitting directly up against the pin, and it was going to be hard to grease it. So that was my answer right there. Sorry for hitting the tripod. Well, folks, that's what it looks like right there. It's not the nicest looking welds, but it'll hold. All right, what I had to do was, when I tacked this piece of pipe here, I was not thinking. I just tack welded it there and on the bottom. Well, that left this big gap in the side here to where you could not weld to it, and all it was going to have welded to it to hold it was across right back here and under the bottom, the same mirror image. So what I done was I took and cut me some flat stock. Hang on, I'll show you. This is the flat stock that I cut right here, and all I done was cut a 1/2 inch piece in by this. That's what this here is. It was a 1/2 inch wide by this top length on both sides. And yes, I got it messed up. I cut one a little bit. I ground one off a little too much. That's why it looks horrible. But you're never going to see this. It's going to be inside the clamshell. But that gave me a way to weld all the way around the back side, across the top, along the front side, and on the bottom, on both sides. So I think that'll hold. If it don't, we'll find out. I don't know. We'll give it a go. If it don't, I'll take it somewhere and have somebody that can weld it. But that's how, I really wasn't thinking when I was just going to set that in there. But that's how I filled in the gap around the pipe, around the sides there. All right. Well, that's what it looks like. I still got to paint my big pin right there, but it doesn't have hardly any play in it whatsoever now. So it should turn a lot better. All right. I know that's not the nicest looking welds, but we'll see if it'll hold. All right, everybody, that's going to be it. Not much of a video, just trying to finish up that hitch pin on the David Bradley sulky / trailer, wood hauler, whatever you want to call it. I've got to find some half moon hubcaps, some baby moon hubcaps for it. I found a website. I just got to measure the rims and call them and see what we're talking about in price wise. But just trying to finish this trailer up because I got to get on that right there. I want to get that done, get a different motor put on it so I can get the hood mounted back on it and all that. Because I just want to get this project over with. I'm going to do a little modification to the brake system on that tractor on the David Bradley. I don't like how those blocks are held on there. Since I got this flat bar, I'm going to weld some of that flat bar to that 3/4 inch round stock, put it up against the tire and tack it. But if none of this weld holds, then we'll cut it off and take it to somebody that knows what the hell they're doing. How about that? That's as blunt as that's as nice as I can put it. So with that, I appreciate all y'all coming along with me. How about hitting that like button or subscribe button, share button, whichever one y'all want to hit. Hit all three of them. I appreciate it. Until next time, we meet again on the next video. Aim high, and we'll see you later.